have started college baseball today. We're back at Auburn University on behalf of college football today, and I've been following Coach Bryan Harsin for a very long time now, since his days back at Arkansas State, where he started out 7-5, very formidable season, and then got hired by the Mountain West powerhouse Boise State Broncos. Continued their dynasty in Mountain West football throughout his coaching career there, amassed a 69-19 record at Boise State, which is very, very impressive. He's taken over here at Auburn, and they had a shaky first season, but let's slice the cake. You can slice the cake however you want it. That's what I meant to say. He didn't get to recruit a lot of the players that he wanted. None of them. None of those players on his roster last year were players that Coach Bryan Harsin recruited. Come to find out, a lot of the players didn't want to play for him. He's got a bunch of guys now that want to play for him, transfers, guys he recruited that came to play for Coach Bryan Harsin. That's going to make a huge impact on this Auburn football program this year in the SEC. I'm extremely excited to go over and talk to coaches, players, campus, see what we can muster up and get some details on how this is going to go this season here in Auburn country. They did not have that great of a season last year, but there was glimpses of brilliant play when they beat Ole Miss. Ole Miss was a top 10 team last year at one point, finished the season number 11. I believe they went to the Sugar Bowl under Lane Kiffin, my boy, the Lightning Train, choo-choo. But they suffered a loss, baby. They suffered a loss to Coach Harsin at Auburn. So we're going to talk about key returning starters here on the next segment. The top 5 right now, obviously. Cartavius Bigsby, tank. He was number one running back in 2020. I think he was number 1 or 2 or 3. He was top 3. Kid's a stud. I am so happy that he really took off, because that shows that my evaluations of running backs are spot on, as usual. And then Owen Popo, we got him. Killian Zier, 6'7" tackle out of Germany. He's a JUCO product, big rig. I mean, I would love to run him behind him if I was Tank Bigsby. Coming off the edge, Derek Hall. A lot of NFL chatter about Derek Hall this year. If he has a very productive season, shows that edge rushing capabilities, he can really probably almost see his name called in the first or second round. We will see. It all depends on the production we see out of him off the edge this season. Then we got Tarvarish Dawson at wide receiver, big playmaker down the field, out of the slot. And we're going to talk about that 2022 quarterback battle. There still is a quarterback battle. A lot of people are just saying Texas A&M transfer Zach Calzada is going to take the reins of the Auburn office and lead them to SEC prominence. Back to SEC prominence and get some SEC championships. Auburn has won 4 SEC championships. They're looking for their 5th. We're about to take off to Auburn University. Check out the Auburn Football Tigers. Back to the University of Auburn. We're here at the beautiful Jordan O'Hare Stadium. About to go check out the players practicing over at the facility. As you can see, one of the largest stadiums in America. It seats 87,000 people screaming, fans screaming War Eagle. Love the custom and tradition here at University of Auburn. We're going to go explore here at College Football Today and check out more of the Auburn Football Tigers facilities. See what they got coming for this year. See how Coach Harsin's doing since his arrival from Boise State University Broncos. War Eagle, baby, War Eagle. There they go to the College World Series. The Auburn baseball Tigers taking off here. Trying to go win them a national championship here and bring it back to Auburn, Alabama. Beautiful baseball stadium. Be out. We're going hard. You should see all the people lined up to cheer him off. Checking out long snappers at the Auburn football camp here today. This beautiful facility. It is hot. Very, very hot out today here at Auburn University. home of the Tigers. Here at Auburn University, but we're here at the field house checking out the long snappers, kickers, and punters at the Auburn University football camp. We got some guys slinging darts over here, very accurate long snappers, very precise. And then we got some guys kicking bombs down there, checking them out, scouting a little bit. Probably talk more about what Auburn football is going to be doing this year in the SEC conference. I'm seeing a better season than last year out. Coach Harsin's a master builder, ready to really take the control of the SEC West. And I think Auburn has the talent and the recruits coming in to do it here in the near future. Coaching them up at the Auburn camp, coaching up the long snappers. My dad's long snapper was Mike Webster, NFL Hall of Famer for the Pittsburgh Steelers. So I know a thing or two about long snapping. And I really like this kid in the red shorts. He follows through very low, hands perfect. See where that placement is on that? The placement on that is just impeccable. Watch this. I'm not sure what his times are.
Yeah, they did, yeah.
But, yeah, perfect. Every time. I mean, automatic. As a kicker, that's one of the main things that you rely on is a perfect snap, because then your holder has an effortless time getting it down the way you like it. Just the way you like it. Look at that. Red shorts. I'd like to get that kid's name here before I depart. We're back here in Mobile, Alabama. Just got back from Auburn University. I was talking to this little iguana here, and he said he had some big time insider news on some Auburn football Tigers that we're going to talk about here on college football today. RokFin. God bless. Take care. There's a quarterback battle going on at Auburn University. TJ Finley did a great job last year, but there's some serious competition that has come into Auburn, Alabama this year. TJ Finley had a decent season. Didn't turn the ball over very often, which is very notable. We need to take that into consideration in this battle, because he did protect the football very well last year. Only threw 6 touchdowns. Tank Bigsby, unbelievable talent. I think he's going to be an NFL draft pick, first, second round, one of the top running backs in the country. So they did feed him a lot. He had over 1,000 yards rushing. Started as a true freshman as well. He was my #1 running back in the class of 2020 on the old College Football Today website. Zach Calzada comes in from Texas A&M, transfer. Very surprising, but you know, he competed and started in 12 games last year. Threw for 100, had 184 completions with a 56% completion percentage for 2,185 yards and 17 touchdowns to 9 interceptions in tough SEC play. Very formidable first season. Beat Alabama. We could see him come in this year and do the same thing for the Auburn Tigers as we go look at their football schedule here in a minute. Very excited to see how this transpires. Do not count Robbie Ashford out of this battle as well. He was a 4-star on 247 and very highly rated through the step ratings process as well. Great dual threat presence. Started 20 games for Oregon baseball team last year, and as you see in our video, we have a lot of Auburn baseball footage of their send-off to the College World Series. So good luck Auburn Tigers baseball in the College World Series. That was pretty cool to see today. Just all camaraderie in the area, and how enthused that the fans were to see the Auburn Tigers baseball team off to the College World Series. Then there's a 4th quarterback in this battle who I have listed down here, Holden Greiner. I'm not sure if I pronounced it Greiner. He also was highly rated in last year's class. So they have 4 very talented quarterbacks this year. A lot of great options. Last year there wasn't many guys behind Finley to come in and replace him if he was doing bad. He didn't really have anybody to look over his shoulder at. This year, It's going to be competitive. I think competitive atmosphere, builds greatness. Competition builds greatness. So I think that Calzada has the best shot, and most people are saying that. When I talk to people at Auburn today, most people think Calzada is going to be the man, but you never know. It's a dogfight every day. So that being said, I think Tank Bigsby is the clear favorite right now for the Doak Walker Award. I got him on my Doak Walker watch list at number one. They have a outstanding offensive tackle out of the junior college circuit from Germany, Kilian Zier. They're going to run behind him all day. He pushes people around. Watch some tape on him while I was up there. Derek Hall, he's very high up on a lot of NFL teams' boards for next year's NFL draft. So depending on production this year, we'll see if that fast twitch off the edge pays off, which it should in the SEC conference. He's an area little lizard. And Owen Popo, obviously everybody knows him, one of the top football recruits in the country coming out of his class, and extremely talented, very fast from sideline to sideline, true 4.4 speed, 4.3 speed I think he ran, but you can see it on tape. Very excited to watch him play this year, and like I said before, Tavares, Dawson, and there's a lot more players I'm going to talk about later down the road here, working out of the slot. So we're going to look at more of their roster here later down the road and kind of pick apart who's going to do what and where people are going to be placed this year for the Auburn Tigers after getting some insider information at the University of Auburn and here from this little gecko, lizard, reptile, who knows, on the banjo here that I've been playing. We're going to look at this Auburn football schedule here next, and yeah, those are the players to watch this year, and a little bit about the quarterback battle. Like I said, don't count out Robbie Ashford. Don't count out Holden Greiner either. Really, it's going to be up to Coach Harsin and who he feels most comfortable with to take the reins of the Auburn Tiger offense and really incorporate the play-action passing game, because that's going to open up the deep ball and be able to push the ball downfield, which that's what the Auburn Tigers really struggled with last year, because T.J. Finley just wasn't as accurate as a passer as they needed him to be. With that being said, I think Calzado could be that guy. Ashford could be that guy too, with his dual threat capabilities. There's a lot going on there. It kind of reminds me back in the day when I went and previewed the Nebraska Cornhuskers. They had a similar quarterback battle going on, and it all came down to who was the better runner, because Coach Frost, that's what he envisioned for his offense, and Martinez ended up being that guy at the time, but see how that worked out. So I like to go with more of a pocket passer, more of a pure thrower, more a guy that can run play action, great with hand fakes, really carries out his fakes and get out the pocket, roll out, and sling it deep. It's all about the passing game, spread it wide open. Watch Bryce Young play, Heisman Trophy winner out of Alabama. That's what he thrived on. Really didn't take off and run much unless he had to. And then he gets down, gets out, because you need him to be that ball distributor, like I believe Calzada can be this year for the Auburn football Tigers. Well, I know he can be. He already proved that at Texas A&M. We got to see something out of Robbie Ashford, Greiner, and we got to see some improvement out of T.J. Finley. That's the word out of Auburn Tigers football world on the quarterback battle and some of the key players to watch this year at College Football Today. God bless. Stay safe. Let's talk about this Auburn Tigers football schedule next here at College Football Today. After talking to the little lizard some more and analyzing the schedule, I really believe we're looking at an 8-3, 7-4 season for the Auburn football Tigers, which could pan out better than that. It depends. We're going to see here early on in the season against the likes of San Jose State and Penn State. Some very formidable opponents that we're going to see if the Auburn football Tigers can really bring their A game. If they have some convincing wins, then they go on to Missouri, LSU. Could get some key victories in there, would propel them into the top 15, top 10 if they beat Texas A&M. They have the talent to do it right now. They have the offensive firepower aligning in the right direction. So we're going to see. But that's my prediction right now for the Auburn football Tigers, which I almost forgot. And 8-3, 7-4 season at College Football Today. God bless. Go Tigers. War Eagle, baby. War Eagle.